Peace be upon you, seeker of truth. What you are about to hear is not just words. It is a voice that was revealed over 1400 years ago by your Creator. Truths that today's modern science is spending billions of dollars to discover, truths that were already written in the Qur'an long before telescopes and microscopes even existed. My name is Desmond Tutu, and I am 60 years old, my friends. When the world was lost in darkness, when there was no science, no knowledge of the cosmos, the Qur'an stood as a light. It was not just a book of worship, but a book of knowledge and observation, a doorway to realities that modern man is still trying to understand. When you study the universe, you are in fact reading the Qur'an itself, because every law of nature reflects the words of the Creator. One of the greatest discoveries of modern science is that the universe is expanding. In 1929, Edwin Hubble discovered that galaxies are moving away from each other, proving that the universe is continuously expanding. Yet centuries earlier, the Qur'an said in Surah Adh-Dhariyat, verse 47, and we built the heaven with power, and indeed, we are its expander. Today, NASA and the James Webb Telescope are measuring that expansion, the same expansion the Qur'an described. When humanity could not even see beyond the horizon, the Qur'an also mentioned the Earth's shape long before it was accepted. The word Dahaha means to spread like an egg, pointing to Earth's oblate spheroid shape, exactly what modern astronomy confirms. At a time when people believed the Earth was flat, the Qur'an revealed a scientific truth that would not be proven for over 1,000 years. Then, the Qur'an declared that the foundation of life is water, and we made from water every living thing. Al-Anbiya 30 biologists now agree life began in the oceans. That is why every space mission today to Mars, Europa, or any other planet first looks for water, because where there is water, there is life. The Qur'an revealed this key fact long before science even existed. It also described the water cycle in detail. Do you not see that Allah drives the clouds, then joins them together, then makes rain fall from within them? And Nur 4:3, evaporation, condensation, precipitation, the full scientific process of how rain forms, described perfectly 1400 years ago. And what about the seas? When Jacques Cousteau discovered that two oceans meet, but do not mix, the Atlantic and the Pacific, the world was amazed. Science calls it the halicline or oceanic convergence, where different salinity and temperature create an invisible barrier. But the Qur'an had already said in Surah Ar-Rahman, verses 19 to 20, He released the two seas meeting side by side. Between them is a barrier they do not cross. Now think of human creation before microscopes or embryology. The Qur'an said, we created man from a drop and from a clinging clot. Al-Mu'minun 12 to 14. Today, embryology confirms that the fertilized egg becomes a zygote, then an embryo that clings to the uterine wall, exactly as the Qur'an described, with the word alaka, meaning clinging substance. Professor Keith Moore, a leading authority in embryology, admitted that the stages in the Qur'an align precisely with modern science. The Qur'an also says, and we created everything in pairs so that you may reflect. Adh-Dhariyat 49. This applies not only to male and female, but to all of creation. Positive and negative electron and proton matter and antimatter, even energy itself, exists in pairs. Modern quantum physics is built on this very concept of duality. Then comes the mystery of black holes. The Qur'an says, when the stars are extinguished. Al-Mursalat 8. Today, science tells us that massive stars collapse into singularities, black holes that swallow even light. Einstein's theory of general relativity proved this in 1915, yet the Qur'an hinted at it more than a millennium earlier. The Qur'an also describes the layers of the earth. Allah created 7 heavens, and of the earth the like thereof. At-Talaq 12. Geology later discovered the crust, mantle, outer core, and inner core layers that mirror the Qur'an's wording. And about the brain, the Qur'an says we will seize him by the forelock, a lying, sinful forelock. Al-Alaq 15 to 16 neuroscience now knows that the front of the brain, the frontal lobe, controls decision-making, morality, and deceit, the same forehead region. The Qur'an referred to 1400 years ago. All these truths point to one undeniable conclusion. Qur'an is not the work of man, it is divine knowledge. Revealed from the creator of all things, every verse opens a door to scientific understanding, to astronomy, biology, geology, and physics. When a scientist peers through a telescope, when a biologist studies a cell, when a geologist examines the Earth's crust, they are knowingly or unknowingly confirming the very truths written in the Quran. The Quran is not against science, it is the foundation of science. It is the light that guided humanity long before laboratories or universities existed, as Allah says in Surah Fussilat, verse 53, "We will show them our signs in the horizons and within themselves until it becomes clear to them that this is the truth." And today those signs are being revealed again in the skies through telescopes, in the earth through seismic sensors, and within us through the code of DNAS. Oh, wake up, oh human being. Truth you seek in laboratories was already written in the Quran. This is not just a book, it is a living testimony of divine knowledge, a mirror reflecting your Creator's wisdom. Read in the name of your Lord who created